Welcome. My name is Dolores. I'm a storyteller and I like to use games and words to show stories. And I am doing the Wants to Battle Tag 2022 that Birdcube Toby does every year. So I did one last year that I didn't do as much content as I wanted to, at least on the channel. I did live streams. Also, I didn't do a series that I wanted to do because I just didn't. And so we're gonna do the tag again in the hopes that I get to do more content. And I'm doing this as somebody who is not necessarily wanting to be just in the Pokemon YouTube sphere. I'm someone who kind of saddles or is trying to saddle a lot of different groups, which I know is not popular in YouTube, but yeah. So I'm still doing this because I think it's a fun way for introduction for if you really do just come for my Pokemon content. So there's that. So question 1 is, what is your favorite Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet? And or Scarlet and Violet. So I would say I love Graviary. Am I saying that correctly? Graviary? The ghost doggy. If you don't know me, I love my favorite types are fire, ghost. I've learned to love dark, and it's kind of like a new favorite of mine. I used to love water a lot more, but not as much. Usually like fire and water that were my favorite. With all the new ghost types, I fell into love with ghost, and I'm starting to like dark some more. So I did a whole ghost dark run of Legends Arceus, and then I did a ghost run of Violet. So you get our little ghost puppy really late, but yeah, I think that he's cute. I think that it's sad and tragic, but it's cute. And I loved the little like trailer announcement of him. So yeah. I also have a love-hate relationship with Gimme Wool. I think it's awesome, but I constantly think it's Ghost and Steel, even though it's not. And I still haven't found enough coins to evolve it. And it's so frustrating because I really, really, really want to evolve it. But I think I'm gonna have to give up. And I've put it in my box because it was kind of just hanging out at the end of my team for experience. And now I'm just don't think I care anymore. So yeah. So question number 2 is, how did I choose my username? So my username is just my name, Dolores Medill, and that is because I originally started the channel as a AuthorTube channel. And then later I realized I didn't want to be just tied to AuthorTube, to writing, and I wanted to be able to share and express my experience with other things that I like. So that's when I started playing games and playing like Pokemon and stuff like that. So yeah. So question number 3 is, what was your best video of this year? And I would say it's a combination of this channel and my VOD/stream channel, which is just Dolores Medill Uncut. And it's the first video of the Legends Arceus play. I have a shorter version of that on this channel, and then the VOD is over on the VOD channel. And I liked it because I had an idea of what I wanted the storyline to be when I started playing the game. I am impatient. I love the idea of surprises, but I don't like getting a surprise when I know it's coming. Like, I don't have patience. That's what it is. So I watched, because I can never play it in the morning when it comes out on Fridays. So I watched people play the beginning part of Legends Arceus before I could play it. And I also watched some really quick people come up with, theories and stuff. And I went with the storyline of that we were from the present day Sinnoh and we were coming to get transported. And I had a whole idea about a like diary-esque story that I was going to write alongside of playing the game, which is why it actually took me a long time to finish the game, because I had to make a decision that wasn't going to happen. I needed to finish the game. But that first one, I was very like dedicated to the idea, and the idea sounded so fun, and I loved the aspect of, yes, this is how we're playing the game. And I did a very similar thing with Pokemon Violet and having a storyline. And I haven't finished the game yet. I know how the game ends because, again, I don't have patience and I watch other people play the game. But I loved no, what am I saying? I don't know. I just spoke way too fast and threw off myself. I have a whole storyline, and I've been keeping to the storyline, rolling a little bit with some things that have changed because I've had more ideas. But besides that, I've been keeping to it, and I'm really excited for it. I like it a lot, and yeah. So question number 4 is, what should your viewers expect from you next year or in 2023? And I am determined to make the video series I talked about in the last Wants to Battle. I put it in my goals video. I'm determined. I'm going to do it this year. I don't know how many videos I'll put out or anything like that, but I'm going to put out the video, and the video series is going to be a series talking about how stories are not just in movies or not just in books. You don't just consume story that way. You consume stories in many different formats. And I'm actually slightly glad that I didn't do it this year, because this game has the most amazing storylines. The story is wonderful. And I think this will be a great example for me to use when I talk about games and stories. So I will be talking about storylines or just character development and things like that in regards to storytelling and story. So that, plus I'm gonna be playing more Pokemon. So if you really just want to watch me play Pokemon, then on the stream and the VODs channel, you can watch that there. So I have an idea to do a sort of like soul lock with a friend of mine. And I also have an idea to do a Nuzlocke, though the Nuzlocke is way more terrifying than the soul lock, because I don't know if we're going to have dying like an actual lock. We haven't talked about it that much, but just a Nuzlocke. I threw it out there on stream for people's opinions, but I thought about doing like a puppy lock, because there's a lot of puppy Pokemon in this gen, so I feel like I could have a decent team of just like puppies, or like dog Pokemon. but also do it as a Nuzlocke so that if they died, they died and I can't replace them. So like the game literally ends when all my dogs die. But I'm really bad at Nuzlocke. I have never successfully done a Nuzlocke on my own, like a personal Nuzlocke. No, I've never. So I haven't decided, but maybe I will, and I'll just suffer and we'll cry together on stream. So yeah, possibly that. Those are things that could possibly come next year. So question number 6 and 6 and 7 are very similar. 6 is to shout out a channel that's smaller than you, or that you're, recommend a channel with less subscribers than you, less subscribers that you think people would love, and then tag 3 people. I'm a pretty small channel. And I don't have a huge breadth of channels I watch, in honesty. So I don't know. I don't have anyone for these. I may come back later before I publish this video with an advert, or not an advert, an insert of channels, maybe if I find some. I'm currently listening to the playlist for this off and on. Last year, that's how I found people to recommend. So yeah, but if I don't, tell me. Hit me up on some people who do really fun Let's Plays, or I do enjoy myself a theory channel, or even Fakemon. So yeah, I guess I enjoy all of it. I just don't have a lot of time to consume everything. So yeah, hit me up on people you recommend if that's what you want to do, and if not, that is it. That is all from my What's a Battle tag. I have ideas and hopes, but for sure, Pokemon is a staple Pokemon is a staple game I stream, and I'm super excited for whatever comes next and for what I do with this one right now. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I see you next time. Let's rise and prosper.